Okay, so here's what happened. Sorry it's a little late. I was planning on doing it the night that this all happened, and then it kind of kept progressing, and no one left till like 12. Well, Shafi didn't leave till 12. Anyways, okay. Start from the beginning. So, everybody came over. There was only 6 of us. It was Anne, me, Jacob, Eric, Trevor, and Shafi. And then, my brother Joseph and my foreign exchange student Michele. We were all downstairs in my basement. And we ended up playing catchphrase basically all night, which was a blast, and everybody kind of just talked and yelled and screamed, and it's very noisy, but a lot of fun. Actually, there ended up being crying, because people kept insulting Anne. It was kind of sad, but it was funny. She understood. It was funny. It was all in good nature. But, anyways, so, Eric and Sheffy sat next to each other and didn't talk. Go figure. They're both kind of really shy. Well, Sheffy's really outgoing, but she's kind of bad in these situations. She gets kind of really nervous, and she's cute. She really is. But then, so, I believe they were alone for like maybe 5 minutes, and I believe they talked about her iPhone the entire time. But, anyways, so, so everybody was supposed to leave at 11, which most everybody did, except for Megan and Trevor, Sheffy and Trevor, because, they drove together, and Sheffy and I started talking, and we were talking, and we ended up talking for a really long time about, what she thinks and what I think, and because I know, what's going on and stuff like that, because, if you remember, I don't know if I did say this, I think I did, but, Eric went to my homecoming with a friend of mine, Anne, actually, the one that was here. So he came to the homecoming game, because he doesn't have a homecoming game quite like ours, because it's an all-guys school, and ours is kind of more fun. But anyway, so he came to the game so that he'd meet Anne before, and, within one night of knowing her, he then asked her out, and she obviously said no, because she didn't know him, but they still went to the dance together, and, I don't know exactly what happened with that, but so then after the dance, he ended up sleeping over at my house, because his parents are out of town, and he lives, like, a half an hour away or more from me, and his grandmother was staying with him, and I had a party afterwards, and it was going to be long, and so he just ended up sleeping over. And so I was talking to him in my basement, because that's where we all were hanging out, and after everybody had left, and he admitted to me that he still liked me and didn't like Anne, and he had no idea why he asked out Anne. And so that's what I was afraid was going to happen with Megan, Sheffy, and Eric again, was that he was just going to ask out a girl because he wanted to have a girlfriend. And my personal opinion, I think that is what he's doing, but he's not admitting it this time. I don't know why. But so Sheffy and I talked about this, we talked about what she thought. She likes this kid named Peter, but she's really getting over him. She's been getting over him for a long time now. And I'm pretty sure that they're getting better at, she's pretty much over him by now. But I don't want her to end up using Eric to get over Peter, and I don't want Eric to use Megan, Sheffy, to get over me, and I just don't want people to go around using everybody, because personally, I don't think that's fun or fair to anybody, because actually, I've been in a position where I was used to get over someone, and it's not that much fun. But maybe if they're both using each other, it would be some sort of difference. But I don't know. Anyways, so we talked about how then we think Megan, or Megan Ray, Meg, might be kind of setting them up for her own pleasure, because it turned out that she was doing all the talking for Sheffy the first couple times, and Erik didn't know this, and so we all were kind of confused about that, and all of these things, and Sheffy's like, I kind of just want to be friends, I really don't know him. And so I get on the computer, and Erik's like, oh, after they all laughed again. And Erik's like, I really like her, I think we're going to go out. And so I told him all of the reasons why I didn't think this was going to work. I think it's too fast. They've only known each other for 5 days now, I think. 5, 6, maybe. They've been talking-ish for the last, like, 4, well, when the party happened, it was 4 days. They had known each other, and then I was supposed to finish talking to Sheffy when she got home, and then she never called me, and then they weren't talking to me because Megan and Sheffy and Erik were talking to each other, and I don't know exactly what's going on between them, and apparently they don't, but Sheffy told Erik that she just wants to be friends, and then apparently Erik was convincing her otherwise, and I just don't think this is all the greatest, but I don't know. I guess they can make their own mistakes. I've tried to talk to both of them. I guess they both seem happy about this, but I don't know. Because Megan just really wants a boyfriend, and as far as I know, the last thing I ever heard from Erik is that he just needs someone right now. Whatever that means. Yeah. But the thing is, so now apparently Erik really likes her. But I'm a little hurt by that, because he, as up to 3 days, okay, so this is not, it's 3 days before the party, so basically the day he met Megan, or started talking to her, one of the two, like the day he met, or started talking to, or the day after that, he texted me, and he was like, well, you still have my heart, and now, 3 days after that, he was like, oh, I really like Megan, and so I'm a little hurt, because, you know, that was a really fast turnaround of, oh, I don't like you anymore, I like this kid, or girl, and it's kind of like, oh, well, thanks, I'm glad I made that much of an impression on you that you can get over me in a snap, and just move on to these other people. So, that's going to be interesting. And, as of the dance that I had mentioned before, even though Erik did ask me, I believe Megan is going to be going with him, and they're finding me another date. Not Megan's date. I don't even know if Megan had a date. But anyways, I know a couple kids now that are Erik's friends, so I guess it will work. Because I'm not going to let Megan go alone to an all-guys school where she really doesn't know anybody. Because she's not the greatest person to be in nervous situations like that, and she usually doesn't know what to do, and I want to be there to help her out. And even when I went to my first dance there, when I technically went with just Erik, I ended up randomly running into one of my friends that I know, who was there with one of her friends and a bunch of other people, but she ended up hanging out with me the whole night. And then Erik had his friend Sam, and so that's who I might be going with. But it was the 4 of us all night, and it was really nice because I knew someone else there, and I talked to her, and it was kind of really, really less awkward, and I want to do that for Megan. So I'll update you on when I know about the dance. I believe it's like in a month or so, though, so I guess we have a little time to work it all out. But okay, thanks for listening to my randomness. I don't know. Okay. Bye, everybody! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the night that Erik slept over, the day after he had asked out Anne, that's when he kissed me. Yet again, different story. If you want to hear it out, maybe I'll tell you. That, and there was something else, but I can't remember right now. So anyways, okay. Sorry, just throwing that out there. Bye!